What's up, everybody? It's Jay, and welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're diving headfirst into the magical world of sourdough. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Sourdough, isn't that like really hard? But trust me, my friends, it's not as intimidating as it seems. We're going to break it down together, step by step, into 5 super approachable stages. By the end of this video, you'll be pulling fresh, crusty sourdough loaves out of the oven like a seasoned pro. So grab your aprons, let's get our hands dirty and bake some bread. All right, first things first, we got to talk about the heart and soul of Sourdough the Starter. Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. We're talking about a simple mixture of flour and water, that's it. Just combine equal parts flour and water in a jar. I like to use a 1-to-1 ratio. Give it a good stir and then loosely cover that bad boy up. Now, this isn't something you can rush. We're talking about a long-term relationship here, people. You got to feed this starter every day. And by feed, I mean discarding about half of it and replenishing it with, you guessed it, more flour and water. Keep this up, and in about a week, you'll see it come alive with bubbles. That's the magic of fermentation, baby. Now that our starter is thriving, it's time to put that baby to work. Grab your mixing bowl. I like to use a nice big one because we got to give this dough room to breathe. And toss in your active starter, flour, water, and a pinch of salt. Now, we're not looking to knead the life out of this dough. Just mix it until it comes together into a slightly shaggy, rough mass. You want it to be hydrated, but not a sticky mess. Once it's all combined, cover your bowl and let it rest for a good 30 minutes. This is called the autolyse, and it gives the gluten a chance to relax and develop. Okay, so the dough's rested. Now it's time for the real magic to happen. Fermentation. This is where the sourdough really develops its flavor. We're going to let the dough rise at room temperature for a few hours, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, depending on the temperature of your kitchen. You'll know it's ready when it's nearly doubled in size and has a nice bubbly surface. This is also a good time to do a few stretch and folds. Basically, you're just gently stretching the dough and folding it over itself a few times. It helps strengthen the gluten and develop that beautiful airy crumb. All right, our dough has fermented beautifully. It's time to give it some shape. Gently turn your dough out onto a lightly floured surface. Now, this is important. Be gentle. We don't want to deflate all those beautiful air bubbles we've worked so hard to create. Using your hands, shape the dough into a round or oval loaf. You can get fancy with different scoring techniques, but a simple slash down the middle will do the trick. Now, carefully transfer your shaped loaf onto a piece of parchment paper. All right, folks, it's showtime. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit with your Dutch oven inside. That's right, we're baking this bread in a Dutch oven for that perfect crust and crumb. Once the oven is preheated, carefully remove the hot Dutch oven, watch your fingers, and gently lower your loaf inside, parchment paper and all. Pop that lid on and bake for about 20 minutes. Then remove the lid and continue baking for another 20 to 25 minutes or until the crust is a deep golden brown and the bread sounds hollow when you tap the bottom. And there you have it, my friends. You've just baked your very own sourdough bread. Look at that beautiful crust, that soft, airy crumb. Give yourself a pat on the back because you've officially conquered sourdough. Now go forth and impress your friends and family with your newfound baking skills. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing recipes, and I'll see you in the next video.